It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set! Black 80!
51, Mike, 51!
44, 22, 44.
I got him.
Hey!
Motion! 51's the mic.
44.
We own them.
Black, it's set!
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
These two.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. I'm coming after you.
Alert!
The mic. 51.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Right here, guys. Fight.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Alert!
Mike 51. You can't block me. 51's the mic, boy.
Smoke!
Three buzz.
Black,
Roethlisberger will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good job.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
middle.
51, Mike 51.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, he's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Watch the slant.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha!
Mike
Hey!
51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
Easy.
Let's calm the crowd.
Black, what's that?
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Set! Blue 30.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike 51. Watch
Double bump.
the slats. Mike 51.
Hey, zoom.
Not ready.
These two.
Use you.
Blue, set.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Buzz.
Hey, Mike.
What's that?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
Black 80.
51. Mike 51.
Snickers.
Come to my world. We want.
Middle.
Come to my world. Switch. Tight dog. Check 4.
50.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
SOS.
Topper.
SOS.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Go, Mike
Hey!
51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
Block it!
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Yo.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the
Here we
football.
go.
That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I
it.
think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Wait, that.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10, just shy of the 30. Brady going to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Wait, that.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. No score after one on EA Sports.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
Wait, that. 53.
98, watch 98. 98's the mic. 6 man. Check curls, check
Hey, both 66.
Brady gives this to White. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked big play. Here's White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Alert, alert.
You got tape.
These two.
Right there. Check the backer. Check the backer.
No spacing.
Check 3. Check 3.
On second down, Samuels. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Here, baby.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Roethlisberger firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Johnny Holton, 42 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for White. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Go, Mike. All right, now. Blue 30, 50.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's go, let's go.
Alert! Easy. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Watch the slant.
Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Army. Regular.
Army.
Hey, seam six. Shadow.
On first and 10, here's Brady.
Who that?
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Check, 55 to mine.
Regular.
To throw again, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Check, crunch.
They go right back to White here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Alpha.
Baby. Yeah, baby.
Hey, 66.
Going right side is White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
They're
up.
trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Wait, set. 53.
98's the mic. Time to go, night.
Wait, 28.
On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Wait, set.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Sing on the slot.
Check it, reload.
Throwing again. Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Players make big plays, dog.
22, 44.
51.
These two. Hey. High 7.
Mike.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Undercrush.
72.
Going on the ground, it's White. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And it's coming again. Check 99. Check 99.
Ozzy.
From the 45 on second down, Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check 43.
Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
72.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Brady under pressure again, and down he goes again. T.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now this throw complete to Washington. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Steelers use the first of the NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they almost feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go.
Tyreek Hill, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Easy, easy. Quarter.
Check third.
Hey, Haywood.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, Charlie.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. Oh, he breaks another. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Here we go.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Right there, 56.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15, San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game, because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City, paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Here's Mahomes to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Like 80.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Sponge. 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 No, no, no.
Double bump.
Kill, kill, kill. Under 10.
Snickers.
10.
Snickers. Protein spill.
They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off.
Quarter.
Let's get off the field. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Slam.
7-7, our score after one.
Let's go. Get out. Black 20.
Shift.
25. Check 25.
Cross.
25. Rush in.
Snickers. 66. Black. What's that?
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted.